heard you got to. Nice work, Baker. You gotta be a lunatic if you're gonna be a vulture. We're gonna drop you in right here, in that valley. And that's not an option! Listen, my mission is to get my men home, not fight dinosaurs.
What if primitive war wasn't the hero, but the villain all along? This recap is about to start a war in the comments. The dense jungle was a suffocating trap for 2 American soldiers caught in a relentless storm. Their mission had begun with a full team, but a terrifying, unseen force had attacked, scattering their comrades into the wild. One soldier, his voice trembling, radioed for help, reporting the team's disappearance. Before a response could come, his partner's scream pierced the air and he vanished into the trees. The remaining soldier, the team leader, fired blindly into the foliage, but the shots were futile. Panic surged as he fled deeper into the jungle, only to spot movement in the bushes. A massive, reptilian shape lunged, a dinosaur, its jaws snapping shut as it ended his life. The next morning, an American military camp, a woman staggered in, her face pale with terror. She claimed a winged dinosaur had swooped down and carried off her husband. The soldiers dismissed her story as hysteria, their skepticism unshaken even as urgency mounted elsewhere. A truck carrying hazardous radioactive material had been found abandoned, and bombs were detonating nearby. A soldier reported to the colonel that a team had vanished the previous night. The colonel, grim-faced, ordered a rescue mission, dispatching a skilled team to infiltrate an enemy camp where the missing soldiers might be held. The rescue team moved with precision, neutralizing 2 guards and taking out a tower sentry with a sniper's bullet. They launched a surprise assault, mowing down enemies with ruthless efficiency, their snipers ensuring no one could close in. Inside the camp, they found 3 American soldiers dead and 2 barely alive, locked in a cage. As they freed the prisoners, an enemy soldier sprang from hiding, only to be swiftly dispatched by the sergeant's machete. Helicopters arrived to extract them, but the team was immediately assigned a new mission. At a base where a caged tiger roared, the colonel revealed troubling rumors about the valley where the team had disappeared. He ordered them to survey the area, locate the missing soldiers, and prepare for evacuation, brushing off their request for more details with irritation. Privately, he told the team leader, Baker, to keep his men in line, promising to clear past charges if the mission succeeded. That evening, the team boarded a helicopter, but mid-flight, the systems malfunctioned, alarms blaring as the pilots struggled to maintain control. They landed in a jungle clearing and were stunned to find a massive footprint, larger than an elephant's. As they scoured the area, more oversized tracks and a giant feather deepened their unease. They stumbled upon a bag containing a map to Research Station 4 and a chilling note. "We're being hunted." Bullet casings littered the ground, and 2 distinct trails led deeper into the forest. Following the tracks, they heard rustling and eerie noises. Suddenly, a creature grabbed Baker's leg, dragging him across the ground. He fired wildly until the beast released him and fled. His team rushed to his side, tending his wounds before pressing on. Meanwhile, Russian soldiers, led by a young woman, were also in the jungle, tracking the Americans. They found hot bullet casings and heard a strange sound. One soldier, caught off guard, was attacked by a dinosaur hidden in the bushes, which decapitated him in an instant. The Russians discovered the mangled corpse, assuming the Americans were responsible. Fearful of a monstrous presence, they retreated after spotting a massive claw, lying about their findings. Baker's team, meanwhile, found a torn piece of a soldier's uniform and entered a cave, where they discovered the missing team's bodies, brutally mauled. As they explored, winged dinosaurs attacked. The soldiers fought back, firing rapidly, their fear palpable but their resolve unbroken. Baker and a soldier named Varnan escaped through a narrow passage, hearing a dinosaur dangerously close. They climbed a tree to safety, and Baker shot the pursuing creature dead. The gunfire attracted more dinosaurs, but the team, now reunited outside the cave, stayed vigilant, hearing rustles in the bushes. A massive dinosaur passed by, forcing them to hold their fire. Baker and Varnan reached an open area where a giant dinosaur slept, surrounded by scattered bones. 3 smaller dinosaurs emerged, their cries waking the mother, who took flight. The 2 soldiers ran, firing intermittently to slow the beast, and hid in the bushes only for it to find them again. The next morning, the rest of the team, crossing a river, worried about Baker and Varnan, but couldn't return to the cave. Hearing a noise, they moved on. Baker and Varnan, still pursued, hid behind a fallen tree. Baker threw a grenade, dislodging the dinosaur, and they fled to a cliff, jumping into the water below. The dinosaur followed, revealing it could swim, but it retreated. A woman named Sophia appeared, helping Baker revive an unconscious Varnan. She warned that their companions might be dead and urged them to follow her to a research station. Both groups, Baker's team and the Russians, navigated the jungle, dodging dinosaurs. The Russians slipped past massive plant-eating dinosaurs, while Sophia led Baker and Varnan to the steel-walled research station where she'd survived alone for a year. She injected herself with a drug, shocking them, and explained that a Russian general had killed her team, who had been studying a machine meant to open a time portal. A glitch had unleashed dinosaurs from the past, and the general was now building another machine in the mountains. Baker contacted the colonel, relaying Sophia's story and the dinosaur threat, demanding a rescue team. The colonel, skeptical but alarmed, ordered an investigation. As the team searched for their comrades, Russian soldiers ambushed them, injuring one. Both groups exchanged fire, but winged dinosaurs attacked, tearing apart a Russian soldier. The chaos allowed Baker's team to escape with their wounded comrade. In the jungle, small dinosaurs swarmed, dragging one soldier away. The team fought desperately, but a winged dinosaur gravely wounded another. His comrade arrived, killing the beast, and refused Sophia's suggestion to abandon him at Sophia's station. They treated the wounded soldier. Baker caught Sophia injecting herself again and learned her husband, a nuclear scientist, had worked on the portal machine. A Russian general's error had opened the portal, bringing dinosaurs into the present, and her team was killed to cover it up. That night, a dinosaur approached the station. The soldiers shot it, but the noise attracted others who tried to break in. The team fought fiercely, but their injured comrade, knowing he wouldn't survive, insisted they leave him. He detonated grenades as the dinosaurs breached the building, sacrificing himself. The survivors reached a harbor, boarding a boat. Baker revealed the second machine, and they planned to destroy it. Sophia, weakened by her drug use, warned that detonating the machine could destroy the world. It needed to be disabled carefully. A dinosaur attacked from the water, but they repelled it. On shore, they spotted more dinosaurs but held their fire. In a foggy area, they found bodies strewn about, and small dinosaurs ambushed them. One soldier, overwhelmed, sacrificed himself to distract the creatures, allowing the others to escape. Baker contacted the colonel, demanding a helicopter. Sneaking into the Russian camp, they killed guards and found the general, Jarnard, despised for causing the dinosaur crisis. As they set bombs, a baby dinosaur's death enraged its parents, who rampaged through the camp. Baker's team reached the lab, where Sophia disabled the machine by cutting a wire. Dinosaurs stormed in, killing the general and others. The team fought their way to a back door, losing another soldier. Baker stayed behind, throwing bombs to hold off the dinosaurs, but was killed as his team escaped. Helicopters arrived, mowing down the dinosaurs. The base was destroyed, but the colonel berated the team for not stealing the machine for the U.S. Sophia warned that dinosaurs had spread beyond the forest, posing a global threat. The survivors, battered but alive, flew away. Their mission a Pyrrhic victory in a world now haunted by prehistoric predators, if primitive war, the gritty sci-fi series about soldiers battling dinosaurs in a time-warped Vietnam, flipped the script and revealed its supposed heroes as the villains. It'd be a gut-punch twist that could ignite some serious debate. Got a better theory? Drop it in the comments. The best take gets a shout out in our next video.